The aim of investing is to make the money you set aside for your investment goals, such as your retirement, your children's education, and so on, grow over time. When you decide to invest, it is important to consider what your investment time horizon is, depending on your goal. Over time, the value of money tends to decrease, and you are able to buy less with the same amount of rands. This is called inflation. The impact of inflation is more significant the longer you're invested. It is therefore important that your investment earns enough returns to maintain or increase the buying power of the money you invested. Time is also an important ingredient that allows your invested money to grow. The length of time you have available to invest can help you decide on the type and level of risk you would be willing to take, such as waiting out short-term ups and downs in order to achieve long-term rewards. Time can have a profound effect on an investment through the power of compounding, which is when both your original investment and your returns grow over time. The value of money decreases over time because of the rising cost of goods and services. In South Africa, the cost of living is measured as the Consumer Price Index, or CPI, which is essentially the cost for a standardized set of goods and services. The change in CPI each year, which is reported in the media as the inflation rate, gives a good indication of how much the value of money has decreased over the year. Since the buying power of your money is more important than the number of rands you have, your investment only really grows if you earn enough return to compensate for inflation first. While the total return your investment earns is called your nominal return, when you decide on your objectives and when reviewing your investment as you go along, it is more useful to think about return after inflation, or real return. Since different types of investments behave differently over time, knowing how long you have to invest and thinking about when you might need access to your money can help you decide how much short-term volatility you can afford or how much stability you might need. For example, since you can lose money by selling your investment when the price is lower than when you bought it, if you need to access your investment after a short time, you may need more stability and may need to accept lower returns than if you can remain invested for a long time. On the other hand, with a long time horizon, you can benefit from a more volatile investment if you are comfortable waiting out the ups and downs. It is a good idea to invest for as long as possible to allow the power of compounding to work for you. To understand this concept, let's take an example of an investment of 10,000 Rand that earns returns of 10% every year. If you draw the 1,000 Rand you earn on your investment each year, after 12 years you would still have 10,000 Rand invested, and you would have withdrawn 12,000 Rand. The total benefit from your investment would be 22,000 Rand. Alternatively, if you do not withdraw what you earn as you go along, over the same period, your investment would end up being worth almost 10,000 Rand more due to earning returns on your growing capital. In the first year, you earn 10% on your original 10,000 Rand and you do not withdraw the 1,000 Rand. This means that in the second year, you earn 10% on 11,000 Rand. Your income for the year is therefore 1,100 Rand. In year 3, your capital has grown to 12,100 Rand, and your return for the year, still at a rate of 10%, has grown to 1,210 Rand. Compounding needs time to really take effect, but over the long term, since both your capital and the amount you earn grow, compounding makes a significant difference to your investment.